Today's plugin basically that's the city zone area-based delivery for the Magento 2 platform-based web stores allows the customers to check the product whether it's deliverable to their location or not. And this is an advantageous point about the module, that is it allows the customers to check whether the product deliverability on the category and the product pages itself. So they are not required to navigate to each product and type the postcode for each of the items there, and directly they can check whether the particular products are deliverable to their location or not. Right now I'm at the storefront, as you can see, and from the top left hand corner you can see we have this select address option. And right now I'm not logged into my customer account, and this is the guest account. So right now if you see, when I first come to this page on the category for example, and if I hover this so if I scroll down here, you can see that right now I've not logged in, and I'm in the banks category, and I've not selected any of my zip code here, or I've not chosen my address. And if I hover my mouse, you can see that the products, all of the products are not deliverable, as you can see in the default system here. But as a guest, for example, if I want to check whether any of these products are deliverable to my zip code, then I can just tap here on the select address, and here on the pop-up guest user as well as a registered user would be able to sign in and choose their address. So for a registered one, you just need to tap here and the sign in to see your addresses. You need to choose your address, and then the products would be displayed according to your zip code. Otherwise, you can enter your zip code as a guest user and tap apply to check whether the products are deliverable to your zip code or not. So for now, I'll just enter 90001, and I'll just tap here on the apply button. Now we'll be able to see that now all of the products available for my zip code that the admin has set from the backend by creating the regions and the cities. According to that, if my zip code is there, then I'll be able to see which products are deliverable to my what we say as the address. So you also saw that when I hovered the mouse, we didn't have that add to cart button and the product details there. But now after I've chosen my zip code, I'm able to see the products that I can purchase. I can also see the details for the same. Now if I go to the product page for example, it shows that the add to cart is button is available here, and my address is or the zip code is also selected. Now if I would have not chosen my zip code here, and at that time if I would have directly come to this particular product page, and I would have only seen the name of the product along with the price there, and there would be no add to cart button at that time, and only after entering my zip code I can see the add to cart button as well here on the product page as well as on the category page, as we've already seen. So that's like this, add to cart. And now that was for the guest customers, how they can check whether the product is deliverable to their zip code. Now for the registered users, let's see how we can do that. Let's talk on that. And now we'll just tap here on the sign in to see your address. So for example, if I enter a zip code that is not for example right now set by the admin from the backend for the delivery of the product, then for example if I choose this and I tap here on the apply button, we'll be seeing an error that no product is deliverable to this particular pin code. Now for a registered users, let's tap here in the sign in to see your address, and that would redirect us to the login page. And from here we'll just tap on the login button. And in the meantime, please do subscribe to our channel, and please do click the bell icon to receive the latest updates on the e-commerce platform plugins that we're creating each and every day in the different verticals there for the industry. And do give this particular video a thumbs up if you like that. And now I've logged in, and after login as a registered user, now I can see select address. I'll just tap that up, and I can choose a delivery location, and the locations that I've already saved in my address book, or I can try and enter any other zip code as per my own requirement there. So for example, if I choose this one, that's the 90001. Let's see what happens thereafter. Now according to that particular location, you can see the location name and the country code zip code is here. Now if I go to the products, I can check which products are deliverable to my location. So here you can see that all of these products are deliverable to my location as I've already told you. So because I have logged in, so that's how the registered or customer can also check the product availability on his zip code by entering that manually or by selecting the already created addresses that he has to check the delivery of the products at his chosen zip code or the address itself. And and one more thing, if the zip code is not like there, that the products can be sent out to that particular zip code. As you can see here, we have Washington 04574, and here we can see the product name, and we only have the SKU there and not the price that I'd already mentioned. I'm sorry for that. So we'll see the guest users can see the not deliverable option. Even the registered users, if that particular product is not deliverable on the address zip code that they have selected or entered accordingly. Now let's go to the backend panel and let's see how the admin can create the cities and the different things there for the particular plugin. So for that, let's go to the admin backend panel and let's log in by entering our username and password from our Magento 2 platform based web store backend panel. And after login, and we've logged into our backend panel. And before we proceed further, let me show you if a customer has, for example, I've chosen this zip code, and I'll add the product to the cart. And after that, if I go to my cart, I'm able to see the proceed to checkout button. But what happens if I now change the zip code here from the top, if I've already selected a product for a particular zip code for which it's available? So let's change that up and let me set that up to something different. Alright, it just tapped on this 8478 New York. Okay, it's deliverable to this one as well. Let me choose something else, and let me choose this one, and let's make it 7/6 and apply. So now you can see that the no product is deliverable to this pin code is visible here, and if I type here on the apply button, the same thing comes up again. So basically this message also appears in the cart if after adding the products to the cart the customer tries to change his location there. Then if that product is not deliverable at that particular location or the zip code, then this particular message would be displayed to the customer. Now let's go back to the admin backend panel, and after login, let's first make some initial configuration. So we'll navigate to stores and then configuration, and here on the configuration page under the Webkul block we have the postcode delivery. So here under the settings, you need to enable this at front end for the proper functioning of this particular plugin, so that whenever the postcode is entered, it allows us to authenticate whether the product is deliverable to that particular location or not. Otherwise, to disable, just choose a no and tap on the save configuration button thereafter. Now let's see how the admin can manage the regions. So for that, here you can see that after the installation, we have the manage city region section here, and we can manage city and manage the regions as well. So let's hop on to the manage city section first, and then we'll be seeing the manage region section. So here under the manage city, we can add new cities as per our requirement. From the drop down of the actions, we can delete any of the created cities individually or in bulk as well. And apart from that, we can also edit or delete under by choosing those options under the actions column for any of the created cities. So if I tap here on the edit button, we'll be able to edit this particular city. So here we have the city, that's the city Los Angeles. So we'll choose the country from the drop down to add a new city, then the state province, then the city. Do you want to set the zip or the postcode in range or not? And you can choose to enter for example a single one as well. And here you can see that if you enter 9001 and star, or 9000 star and 9000 would if that matches, and any of those zip code entered that have the initials with the 9000, then the zip codes would be accepted for the product delivery there. Otherwise, you can set up a zip code post range as well, from zip from like 9001 to 9010 according to your own requirements. You can edit that as well. You can delete the city as well by just tapping here on the delete city from the edit city section, and to add a new one, just tap here on the add new city button. And for the new cities, similarly, you need to choose your country, your state, province, city for which you want to enable the delivery, whether you want to have it in range or like something like this that we have already told you. let's go back. So that was about the cities, how we can create and manage the cities, edit as well, and delete. And let's come to the regions. From here we can create the regions as well. So we can create regions like the US custom region, Australian custom region, and the Australian country, and the cities under that. US custom region with United States as the country, and the multiple cities we can create under that. We can also edit and delete the same for these as well, and from the drop down we can delete as well. To add a new region, we just tap here on the add new region button at the top right hand corner, and for the new region we'll just choose the country first, and then we'll choose the region name for which we want to enable or create the new region there, the region name, and then just tap here on the save region, and we're done creating the new regions. Now let's see how the admin can assign the zip code to the products individually. So for that, let's go to catalog and then products, and here we can add this availability thing for the zip codes to a newly created product or an already created product as well. So we'll just show you the edit one. So just tap here on the edit first for an already created product, and then we'll have to navigate to one of the sections, that's the zip codes there that are deliverable. So here we're on the edit product page, as you can see. So let me scroll down, and here we have the zip code inventory. So from here we can set up the inventory for the different zip codes that we are assigning to this particular product. So from here we can assign, you can see we have already created for 9001, 1001 as per the workflow in the storefront. We can assign as well. To assign zip codes, we just tap assign zip codes. This brings up this section here, and here we can basically delete or we can also, you can see that right now we have the zip codes that are there from the section here that we had the managed city region. So depending on the range or the thing, all of those zip codes would be visible here, and from here you can just check that and tap done, and you can see that it has assigned itself here. And then you can tap on the save button to save the particular zip codes that are basically available for product delivery for this particular respective product that we have. So you can set up the zip code inventory according to the zip codes as well, and that helps a lot. So that was much about the plugin itself, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of the same. And if you have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then kindly reach out to us at support@webkul.com, or you may raise a ticket at webkul.qvidis.com. And apart from that, do give it a thumbs up if you like the video, so that we get motivated to create more and more of such good content. And thanks for watching this particular video.